Located in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey, Trap Rock Restaurant and Brewery opened its doors in 1997 and combined seasonal craft brews with seasonal American food. Designed by Morris Nathison, Trap Rock Restaurant offers a working microbrewery and a comfortable European ski lodge atmosphere. Trap Rock Restaurant and Brewery was the first of 6 current and successful Northern New Jersey restaurants run by Harvest Restaurants.
I'm at Trap Rock Restaurant and Brewery with brewer Charlie Schroeder. Charlie, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you, Gary?
I'm doing well. I'm doing real well. I have these beers in front of me here, which we're going to try a little bit later on. Now, Charlie, you've been brewing here for how long?
About 3 years now.
But the restaurant itself opened in 97?
1997, correct.
What does Trap Rock mean? Is there a history behind that?
Trap rock is the shale, the rock that they use in the quarries to make cement with.
Okay, so that's the origin of the name.
Yes.
Now, this is a brew pub, which means you got a kitchen attached to this restaurant.
Correct.
But right now we're focusing on the beer. And you've got some really fine beers. Let's start with this one closest to me today.
That's our English bitters.
English bitters. What's that mean?
Bitters is a low alcohol, slightly hoppy English ale with a nice malt flavor to it.
Now, when you say low alcohol, what are we talking about?
5%.
5%. Be along the lines of a mass-produced beer like Budweiser or something like that, in terms of alcohol content?
In terms of alcohol, yes.
Yeah. Flavor-wise, no. Not the same.
Completely different.
That's right. Okay, next.
Next is our amber lager beer, very popular, called Hather Red. It's been one of our original beers here at the Trap Rock, and it has a really nice malty amber caramel type flavor to it, with a little hops and just a little bit more alcohol than the English bitters, about 5.3.
5.3. Now, you mentioned to me earlier you have 8 beers on tap, 4
Yes.
lagers and 4 ales.
That's correct.
Now, lagers take a lot longer to make.
Yes, they do.
And does that present any problem for you in terms of storage?
No, not really. I've been able to handle the traffic, the flow of beer from upstairs to downstairs, and it hasn't been really an issue at all.
Okay, great. So 8 beers is a nice little lineup for your patrons.
Yes, keeps them busy.
There you go. Keeps you busy also,
Yes,
doesn't
it does, very.
And finally, we have
Our oatmeal stout.
oatmeal stout. Is that oatmeal? Is that tough
There's
to work?
there's oat flakes in there, yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little tough to work with, isn't it?
No, it's not too bad. Not as bad as rye. It's pretty easy to use. And back when the British brewers used to make it back in the 1800s, they made it to be nutritious for the consumer.
It's like a meal in a glass, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I found something interesting here, Charlie. This is one of the original menus going back
Yes.
to 97.
Found it downstairs.
How have things changed? I mean, they've changed a lot in, 8 or 9 years, haven't they?
Yes.
Charlie, the one interesting thing about brew pubs is that you guys are able to sell beer in containers like this, carry-out containers. We call them growlers.
That's correct.
Trap Rock is one of those places.
And it's very popular.
Okay, tell us about growlers.
Growlers started out as pails, and then pails with lids. And what the local brewery would do is they would make the beers available to the consumer right down the street. And the kids would actually go themselves. And from what I understand, if the kids spilled any of the beer, their fathers would growl. So that's kind of, I think, how the story started and how it got its name.
A little bit of the history behind the term growler.
Correct.
So if a patron comes in with, let's say, an empty growler, he or she can have it refilled?
Correct. Right at the bar.
Or you can come in and just buy one brand new? Another great addition to a brew pub, especially a nice addition for Trap Rock.
It's awesome. Very popular on holiday weekends.
Real good. Thank you.